The engine roared violently through the empty midnight street of Seoul while snowflakes crashed against the windshield only to get wiped away seconds later by the speeding wipers. Street lights flashed across Lisa's face one after another, illuminating the storm brewing inside her eyes. Her hands gripped the steering wheel so tightly her knuckles had turned white while her breathing remained uneven from everything that had happened inside the cafe. The name still echoed inside her head, repeated like a siren she couldn't silence. Kang Sokjun, Kang Sokjun, Kang Sokjun. Every single memory connected itself together now in the most horrifying way possible. The man inside her department, who introduced himself as Kang Suk-jin, wasn't the real one, which meant from the very beginning somebody had infiltrated the agency using a fake identity right in front of everyone's eyes. Lisa suddenly slammed her palm hard against the steering wheel, angrily making the horn blare loudly through the silent road. Damn it, she shouted furiously while gripping the wheel harder. Her chest rose and fell rapidly while her mind replayed every suspicious incident she ignored during these months. Dong-sik escaping from special prison, deleted CCTV footage, the killer always staying 10 steps ahead of the police, information leaking from inside the station repeatedly. It all pointed towards one terrifying thing now. Somebody from the department was helping the killer all along. Lisa's jaw clenched painfully before she abruptly turned the steering wheel and slammed the brakes hard near an empty roadside. The tires screeched violently against the road as the car stopped suddenly beneath a flickering street light. For a few seconds, silence swallowed everything except her shaky breathing. She leaned forward afterward, pressing both hands against the steering wheel while trying to calm herself down. Her heartbeat thundered loudly inside her chest painfully. Calm down first, think properly, she muttered to herself while squeezing her eyes shut tightly. Slowly, she leaned back against the seat, staring blankly through the windshield while snow continued falling heavily outside. Her detective instincts forced her brain to reconstruct every detail carefully now that emotions were slightly settling. Dawson's escape. Lisa remembered that night perfectly. The special prison had the highest level security possible. Only selected officers had access cards to enter the underground area. After the escape, she personally interrogated every single officer on duty one by one. She checked their schedules, verified their alibis through CCTV footage and duty logs herself. Every officer stationed there that night appeared on cameras exactly where they were supposed to be. Nobody suspicious appeared anywhere near the prison corridors, except one thing still bothered her deeply now. The fake Kang Suk-jin had access to everything. Lisa's eyes widened slightly as realization hit her even harder than before. No wonder, she whispered slowly while staring ahead blankly. No wonder nobody looked suspicious. Her breathing became colder afterward while anger slowly replaced the shock completely now, because the suspicious one was standing beside me the whole damn time. She muttered bitterly with clenching her fist tightly on her lap. She remembered every conversation with Chen, every time he stayed strangely calm during the investigations, every time he pushed her to rest, every time he acted like a concerned senior officer while the killer continued slaughtering people outside. Her stomach twisted violently thinking about it. Suddenly, she grabbed her phone quickly and dialed a number. The call connected after a few rings. Hello, a deep, sleepy voice answered from the other side. It's me, Lisa, she said immediately while scrolling sharply. Officer Lisa, at this hour, did something happen? The man asked, confused, while suffocating voices echoed faintly behind the call. I need every single information you can dig out about Kang Suk-jin, everything. His records, past assignments, transfers, family background, fingerprints, old cases. I want every damn thing before morning. She ordered rapidly while gripping the phone tightly against her ear. Kang Suk-jin, wait, the higher officer. Why suddenly? He started asking, but Lisa cut him off instantly. Don't ask questions and don't mention this to anyone from the department, especially not inside headquarters. Understood? She warned coldly while glancing carefully around the empty road. Instinctively now silence fell briefly on the other side before the man answered more seriously this time. Understood, I'll start immediately. He replied firmly. Good, and one more thing, she said quietly afterward while her eyes darkened dangerously. Yes, if somebody asks about this request, you never save my call tonight, she added slowly while standing outside that snowy windshield. Got it? He answered carefully. Lisa entered the call afterward without another word. The inside of the car fell silent once again, except for the sound of snowfall hitting the window softly. She leaned her head back against the seat afterwards, staring at the roof of the car blankly while processing everything slowly. Fear existed inside her somewhere, yes, but anger consumed her far more than fear now, because if her suspicion were true, then somebody had manipulated the entire investigation from inside the police department of for months while innocent officers trusted him blindly. Her jaw tightened again painfully. If you are really involved in this, she whispered coldly while gripping the steering wheel once more, then nobody is saving you from me. Nobody. Her eyes burned with fury afterward as she started the engine again. The car roared loudly beneath the snowy night before speeding away into the empty streets while somewhere far away the truth she had been chasing for months slowly started unraveling piece by piece.